Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here tonight with another requested reading, and this request is a reading for Matt Bomer and Jonathan Bailey. They play on the love story called Fellow Travelers. I'm guessing that's a show. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what it is. I'm almost positive that's what it is. So I got a request to do a reading on them and to see if there would be any more collaborations possibly in the future. So let's get right into this. Remember, as always, if you have any other requests that you'd like to see from me, please feel free to comment below. I will get it out to you as soon as I can. It will probably be a couple weeks, give or take, so just be patient and bear with me, and rest assured that it is coming, and I thank you so much for the requests. Also, if you're interested in your own private reading from me, I do offer those for $5 my Venmo or PayPal, tarot readings, oracle readings, past life readings, messages from your deceased loved ones, messages from your angels, 25 yes-no questions with the pendulum. If that's something you're interested in, you can email me. And, you know, it's just a way for me to practice my passion and continuing on my journey here. It is a lot easier to practice on other humans that I can get feedback from. So if it's something you're interested in, please get a hold of me. And it's only $5. You know, I try to keep it reasonable right now because I'm not a complete professional. You know, I don't act like I am. I'm not. But, you know, it's just a little way for me to give and receive equally, you know. But if you're not interested, it's perfectly fine. But please at least subscribe or like the video. A little bit of support means a lot to me, and I appreciate you so much. So I have to kind of make this one quick. I have 12 minutes and 34 seconds left of camera space on here, so I'm going to try to be as quick but authentic as possible and accurate as possible. That's what I was meaning to say. But yes, so let's get right into this. So first of all, let's pull a card for Matt, see where Matt's at energetically. So he is coming up as a 10 of Cups. So this is just about being happy, being fulfilled with everything, you know, blessings, abundance, achievements, you know, a lot of success. So that's what he's coming up as. And then for Jonathan, let's pull one for him. So he's coming up as a 3 of Cups. So that's just delightful, celebration type energy, gatherings, parties, and friendship as well. You know, and that's interesting because these two are very good friends. So I almost feel like that's kind of interconnected. So let's see. The Star. So hope, direction, renewal, trusting. So yeah, this card is just about having optimism, you know, growing together, learning together, and a bright future. That's what I feel. All right, the 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Very kind in both of them. I feel it with both of them. Like, they're just very kind men. You know, and I'll be honest with you, not that it matters, I shouldn't even say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know, y'all can get to know me more. I had, because I know these guys, they're, you know, they're gay, and I love that. I love that for them. Some of the funniest men and most kindest people I've met were that, you know. Like, I love them. I had so many gay best friends in high school, and they were the sweetest. They were always so freaking funny, too. I don't know what it is. They're so funny. I had, I think, at least probably 6. At least 6. There was Austin, Cody, Matthew, Logan. There was quite a few. And let me tell you what, every single one of those guys were just comedic. And they were so kind. They were some of the nicest freaking people I've ever met. Okay? I don't think I've ever met one I didn't like. You know? I love that. I love that. I think that's awesome. But yeah, very kind. Very kind. Both of them are very, very kind. And this is what the 6 Pentacles represents. Just kindness, you know, giving and receiving, being very generous. A little bit of conflict, though. I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, has there ever been any, like, big disagreements and stuff between them? It's usually what I read this as, just conflict. Competition, or feeling like defeated, or maybe they've put up with that. That could be it too, possibly. All right, let's see if we get anything else similar to that energy as we continue on here. So next we have the Ace of Swords. I do think... Now, I'm not sure. I know you asked, like, if it would be, like, on screen or, like, Broadway, if there'd be more opportunities. I'm not sure about that, but I definitely feel like there's a very good possibility and chance that there will be new opportunities for them. For both of them. In the future. I don't know about what specifically, though. I don't think I can really give you an honest answer about if it's going to be on Broadway or if it's just going to be on screen, because I don't really know, and I'm not going to guess. I don't do that. But there's definitely opportunities, okay? I definitely can feel that, for sure. And there's also, like, a loss type of energy, too. Or some sort of disappointment. Relationship problems. Not sure exactly what that's all about, but it's coming up. That's like the loss card, disappointment card. Or maybe a little bit of pessimistic energy. Alright. Yeah, very ambitious. Both of them are very ambitious, very driven, very goal-oriented, successful. Seem like really cool guys, honestly. Not sure what the whole loss and conflict type thing is coming up with them, but as you can see, that energy is coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So, good luck, good fortune, turning points, decisive moments, etc. Kind of makes sense, especially given what they do. They're actors, so... it's good. It's in the upright position, so... That's always a good thing, I think, in my opinion. The Hangman. So, it's about new perspective. Or contemplating things. I'm not 100% sure with this, but it could be something along the lines of needing to reflect, maybe, on the friendship. I wish I could pick everything up sometimes, but sometimes I just can't, Maybe one or both of them needs to make a sacrifice or gain a new perspective or contemplate things, I don't always know, I don't always know. But yeah, that's what that Hangman energy is representing. The Empress. Yeah, again, that abundant, nurturing, creative energy. Yep. Can definitely feel that. But that's good, That's good energy. I love the Empress. So, yeah. King of Cups, again with that kindness. Yeah, they're very, very, very kind people. Nurturing, too. I think that's why they get along so well, and when you work with stuff like that, 9 out of 10 times, not all the time, but sometimes, you end up bonding pretty closely, and with working together the way that they have, it's definitely brought them very close, I feel. Judgment, kind of with that reflection, and it kind of reminds me of that Hangman energy. Might have to come back and do another one on these guys, because like I said, I am running out of time. I got 3 minutes left on this. I got to figure out my storage stuff on this damn phone. I haven't figured it out yet. So I got to work on that. That's my homework, but I might definitely come back to this and do another one. But it feels like, too, with this, it's like one of them needs to reflect on something. Like within the friendship. Or I don't know. I think I might definitely read these guys again. The Magician. Manifestation. Just very empowering and motivational type energy with this. All right, let me do a couple more. But yeah, overall, love the friendship. Couple cards I'm not 100% sure with, like I said, but I do feel like there is new opportunities coming for them. Lack of stability, could be a little bit of instability with stuff too. And it is the Pentacles. This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There could be some of that. Lack of stability and security, maybe money stuff too. And then we have the Six of Wands. It's about success, being rewarded, being recognized. And then the Six of Pentacles, moving on from something, letting go of hatred, reflecting. But yeah, I hate that I have to cut this one short due to my storage stuff, but I can definitely read them again if you'd like. Let me know. But yes, I do feel like there will be opportunities for both of them at some point in the future. I do feel like that. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know about Broadway or on screen, but there's definitely going to be more creative opportunities for both of these guys. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.